Hello, how are you guys doing today? My name is Officer Innocenti. I'm going to talk to you today with my friend here in a minute. He's going to come out and join me. We're going to talk today a little bit about street signs. The street signs is important because you need to know what kind of signage you're looking at before we go out onto Safety Town Village and we get to drive around on Safety Town Village. So my friend, his name is Andy, and he's about this tall. He's got lights on top, and he thinks he's a fire truck, but he's not a fire truck. You'll see here in a second what he really is. So on the count of three, I need you guys all to help me out. We're all going to yell the secret password, which is that number that you call if you need help. That number you call if you need help is 911. So on the count of three, we're all going to yell it really loud. And if you don't yell it loud, he won't hear you. So I need your help. 1, 2, 3. 911! There he is. Hey, Andy. Hey, what's going on, Andy? How you been doing? You doing all right? Yeah? Hey, you want to help me today? Well, I'm talking to my Safety Town friends. Well, you see this camera over here? Look straight ahead. Look straight ahead. Say hi. So, we're trying to teach them a little bit about safety, and today we're going to talk about street signs. So you want to help me out with the street signs? All right, so I'm going to show you some street signs, Andy. I want you to tell me if you know what they mean, okay? I'll bring them out here to you so you can see them. All right, this first one here, you ever seen this before?
Something about 52.
Actually, it's a 25.
Oh, 25?
25.
Okay.
And the top says speed limit. So these signs are around town. These are what your mom and dad would look at, or you know, when you go on a call to go help somebody,
Okay.
you need to find what this sign is so you know how fast you're allowed to drive down the street.
So
Okay.
52.
No, 25.
Oh, 25.
25. You see the 2 first?
Yeah.
2 and then 5. So what is that?
25.
25. So you would go 25 mile an hour on the street.
So is that more like a guideline, or can I go faster than that?
Nope. 25 is as fast as you should go if you see a 25 mile an hour sign, okay?
How about 24?
Yeah, you can go 24 if you want to.
Not 26?
No, you should try and stay under 25 if you can. 25 or under if you can, okay? Most of these signs are in your neighborhoods because that's where kids are playing and things like that. On your busier streets, like up by Walmart and stuff, it's a little bit faster because there's more traffic than there is people, okay?
Yeah, it's like the Indy 500 up there.
Well, it's a little slower than that. It's like 35 up there, but 45. Yeah. So, all right, so you understand speed limit sign? All right, you want to look at another sign with me?
Sure.
So this next sign you might even know without even looking at it.
Yeah.
I'll keep it turned around. See if you might be able to take a guess at it. I can give you one hint. It's red.
Oh, so these are optional.
No, they're not optional. No. Do you know what?
Oh, yeah, so if it's not optional, that's a stop sign.
Very good, Andy. It's a stop sign, okay? So, do you know what you do at a stop sign?
Yeah.
What do you... Stop. Very good. So can you roll through the stop sign?
Well, I can.
So am I stopped right now?
No.
Am I stopped now?
Yeah.
All right. So you want to help show the safety towners what you're supposed to do at a stop sign?
Sure.
I'll act like the sign, and you come up to me, okay? All right. All right. You ready? All right. Come on through. All right. All right. You got your brake lights. Good. So you look that way, and then you got to look what? You got to look the other way. All right. Okay. Okay. And then this way again. All right. Okay. That's okay. That's all right. And then is it clear? All right. So it's clear. So can you go now? All right. Good job. You want to go? All right. All right. Awesome. Good job. You ready? You want to do another one? All right. So this next one's a little bit trickier sometimes.
Okay.
You ever seen this sign before? Yield. Very good. Yield. So yield sign is kind of like the stop sign.
Right.
All right. So a yield sign means you have to come when you come to an intersection
Yeah.
and there's nobody else coming, you don't have to come to a full stop. However, you still have to slow down and look. And if there is somebody coming, then you have to stop. Okay?
Gotcha.
So if you see a yield sign, it sort of sometimes is at intersections where there's not a lot of traffic. Okay?
Right.
So you'll see these in your neighborhoods a lot.
We've got one by firefighter Scott's house.
They do?
Yeah.
How's firefighter Scott? Is he doing all right?
Where's he at?
He's not here right now.
Oh, good.
No, he's not here now. Actually, he's going to be talking to the safety towner here today too, okay? So
Okay, so when he's here,
I'll let you know if he comes.
I was going to say, I'm going to
Okay.
show some serious yielding and
Okay.
not be around.
Okay, okay. All right. All right, you ready? We got 2 more signs. You want to help me with 2 more signs?
Yeah.
All right. How you feeling today? You feeling okay?
That's pretty good.
Yeah? You look good. Well, do you know what this is?
Yeah.
What is this?
Choo-choo.
A choo-choo, that's right. So we see these signs where at?
The railroad track.
That's right, railroad crossings. So it's important that your parents see these signs when they're at the coming up on a railroad, so they know that they need to slow down and make sure that there's no trains coming before they cross the tracks, okay?
Right.
So, and you know what else is important? A lot of the safety towners are going to be going to school this year, and a lot of them are going to be riding the bus, okay? So when they ride the bus,
Yes.
the bus driver has to stop at all railroad crossings, even if they don't see a train. And you know what they do?
No, what do they do?
The bus drivers have to stop. They look. Yep, you gonna look? You looking? And, yep, there you go. Look. And they have to listen.
Gotta listen good, so you gotta close your eyes.
Close your eyes to listen. Don't, hey, Andy, don't fall asleep. All right, there you go, there you go, there you go. All right, yep, you know what they're listening for and looking for? They're looking and listening for trains, okay? So they got to make sure that the railroad track is clear before they can go across, okay?
Okay.
Now, you as the kid on the safety towner, as the person on the bus,
Yes.
you have to be super quiet. So the bus driver is going to turn the lights on usually, and they're going to say, "Quiet, please," and that means you got to put a bubble in it. Can you put a? You want to help me put a bubble in it real quick? You ready? All right, that's what you need to do. You need to be super quiet until the bus driver turns the lights off, and then you're good to go, okay? All right, so safety towners, remember that. When you guys are on a bus and you're going to school, make sure you remember to put a bubble in it and make sure the bus driver can hear what's going on, okay? All right, Andy, we got one more sign. You ready?
All right, sure.
You've been doing really good today. Did you have a couple quarts of motor oil this morning? Yeah? You ready? All right, go ahead and look. You know what this is?
It's a Walkman.
That is a Walkman. So a lot of times we see these signs where people are crossing the street. It's called, all right, it's a pedestrian sign. And this shows us that the person driving the car needs to pay attention because somebody may be crossing a street, okay? We also see these around schools. Why do you think we would see these around schools?
It's a crosswalk.
The crosswalk, that's right. What is a crosswalk? Can you explain to the kids, the safety towners, what a crosswalk might be?
Well, it's usually at an intersection,
Okay.
and you're supposed to walk in it or across it, but not outside of it.
That's right. And we're going to talk about what you're supposed to do here in a minute about when you come to a crosswalk as a pedestrian, the person walking, what you're supposed to do before you cross the street. But this sign is for the people driving so they know that to watch out for people that are walking across the street. Okay? All right, awesome. Okay. Well, thanks for your help today, Andy, with that. I appreciate it. All right, Safety Towners. I hope you learned something today. Here in a little bit, we're going to go out on Safety Town Village and we'll put some of these signs to the test with Andy, too. All right, Andy, so we're going to talk a little bit about what we're supposed to do when we cross the street now, okay? So you see the crosswalk here?
Yeah.
So the crosswalk is the white lines on the road, all right? And they're usually at every intersection when you go into town, okay? So that's what you want to look for when you're crossing the street. So if I'm over here, should I cross the street here?
Probably not.
No, because there's no crosswalk here, right? So I want to come over here to this, like these lines here, and this is where I want to cross the street, okay? So there's 3 things you need to do before you cross the street. Can you repeat these after me?
Sure.
All right, first thing is stop. All right, so we've stopped, right? Then we're going to look. So when we look, we're looking both ways. See if there's any vehicles coming or any motorcycles or anything in the roadway that might be coming at us, okay?
Yeah.
The next thing we're going to do is we're going to listen.
Listen.
So we're going to listen both ways. You know what we're listening for?
No.
We're listening for cars. Because sometimes you can hear them before you can see them.
Okay.
All right? So, what are the 3 things we need to do?
Stop.
Stop, okay.
Look.
Look. And,
Listen.
all right, is it clear?
Sure is.
All right, let's cross the street then, okay? All right, we're going to go up to the next crosswalk, and I want you to walk me through it now, okay? All right, so we stopped.
Yeah. Now
Look.
look and listen.
And listen. All right, now we're also at a light. So the other thing that we need to make sure is that the light is red where we're crossing the street, because that means the vehicles are going to stop, okay?
Okay.
So we're going to make sure that that light is red before we cross the street like it is right now, okay?
Okay.
Oh, now it's green, right?
Switch.
So can we go?
No.
No, we have to wait for that light to turn red, okay?
Right.
So we're going to wait here, all right? Now it's turned red. Is there anything coming?
No.
All right, let's go. Good job.